Yeah. Professor, I forgot to ask you about the Ukrainian issue, and I go back there. When the war broke out, you remember that in a very short period of time there were peace talks in Turkey, and I heard you saying that you took part or you were invited to advise.
No, not quite.
Can you tell us what happened there and how it all collapsed?
Russia's idea of the special military operation, which started February 24th, 2022, was that Ukraine would rush back to the negotiating table. They were trying to scare the wits out of Ukraine. And they succeeded because within about a week of the operation, Zelensky started to say publicly, we could be neutral. We could be neutral. And in early March 2022, the Ukrainians actually approached the Russians and said, we could negotiate. And the Russians were surprised and they said, well, what do you mean? And the Ukrainians produced a document. The document, I know, went to the Russian leadership, and the Russian leadership said, okay, that's a basis for negotiating. And that began what is now called the Istanbul process.
Yes.
The Turks said, we will mediate. There were some other informal mediators like the then Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. But the negotiations took place from early March through mid-April.